Welcome to Soul Ascendancy, and thank you for joining us in this sacred space. In today's video, we're about to dive deep into something that will touch your spirit and transform the way you view the obstacles in your life. If you've ever felt the sting of rejection or experienced the frustration of doors slamming shut, despite your best efforts, this message is for you. It's time to awaken to the truth of your higher calling and understand why the universe is working on your behalf, even when it feels like everything is falling apart. So, sit back, let the words settle deep within you, and prepare to unlock a new understanding of your journey. As you walk this path, remember the words in Jeremiah 29:11, where God declares, "For I know the plans I have for you," declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. These words serve as a reminder that your journey is not one of random chance or coincidence, but one that is divinely orchestrated. You may not always see the road ahead clearly, and at times it may seem difficult to understand why certain doors remain closed, but trust that these moments are part of God's plan to shape you into the person you are meant to become. In moments of doubt, remember that even Jesus faced moments of solitude and uncertainty, yet he trusted in the Father's plan. The challenges and isolation you may feel are not a sign of abandonment. Rather, they are a call to deepen your faith and reliance on God's wisdom. As you continue your journey, trust in His timing, knowing that He is preparing you for something greater. Your story is not just yours. It is part of a greater divine plan that will unfold in perfect timing, leading you to the future that God has designed for. Before we continue, I ask you to take a moment to show your support for this channel by hitting that subscribe button and commenting Amen below. Let this be your declaration of alignment with the message you're about to receive. We're here to uplift and empower each other, and your engagement helps us reach more souls who need to hear this. Let's begin. Imagine for a moment that you've been tirelessly knocking on doors. You've prayed, fasted, worked diligently, and done everything right. But despite all that effort, the doors keep slamming shut right in your face. The opportunities dissolve, people disappear, and every path you attempt seems to crumble beneath you. If you've ever asked yourself, "What in the world is wrong with me?" I want you to hear this truth loud and clear. Nothing is wrong with you. In fact, everything is exactly as it should be. If you are a chosen one, those closed doors are not a reflection of your worth or your efforts. They are a divine part of your journey. When God closes a door, it is not a cosmic no, because you are unworthy. Far from it. The reality is much deeper and far more intentional. Then, as a chosen one, those doors are closed for a reason that you may not fully understand yet, but it's a reason that is far bigger than you could imagine. You see, you are not just being kept out. You are being strategically blocked from entering a world that you were never meant to fit into in the first place. You are the exception, and the exception doesn't walk through ordinary doors. The doors that close are not obstacles. They are shields, protecting you from things you may not even realize are harmful to your spirit. The rejection may feel painful, and it's natural to question your worth, your faith, and the path you've chosen. But let me tell you, that closed door is not punishment. It is protection. Behind that door may be a toxic environment, fake friendships, or even an opportunity that would have ultimately led you down a path of destruction. You see, while you focus on what you've been denied, God is already a few steps ahead, seeing the dangers you cannot yet perceive. Perhaps that job would have drained your energy, or that relationship would have chipped away at your self-worth. Maybe that opportunity would have locked you into a path that leads nowhere meaningful. So instead of letting you walk through it blindly, God shuts the door, not to hurt you, but to save you. What feels like a setback is actually a blessing in disguise. The disappointment you feel in the moment is real, but it's important to understand that you are being saved from battles that would have broken you. God is keeping you away from distractions, delays, and detours that would have sabotaged the greater calling on your life. When you're chosen, every step matters. Every decision counts. Every wrong move can have bigger consequences. Others may get easy access, but for you, the closed door means that something greater is waiting. You are destined for something far more magnificent than what lies behind those doors. What feels like a loss is actually a divine redirection, pushing you towards the place where you truly belong. It's crucial to understand that the closed doors you face are not an indication of your failure, but rather a signal that you are being set apart for something higher. When the world shuts you out, it's not because you're not worthy, but because you are about to create something new, something that fits you perfectly, something that others cannot even begin to fathom. These doors are closing because your destiny is not to walk the same path as everyone else. Your journey is unique, and the world simply cannot contain what you are meant to do. Now, let's take a deeper look at the concept of rejection. When doors close in your face, it's easy to feel like life is shutting you out. But what if these closed doors are not rejections at all? What if they are clues, guiding you towards your higher calling? Every time you face rejection, it's not because you're unworthy, but because you are being redirected to something greater. It's not that you don't belong somewhere, it's that you don't belong there. The truth is, the world may offer opportunities that look good on the surface, but they don't align with the destiny that God has designed for you. If God had wanted you to walk the same path as everyone else, the doors would have opened easily. But for you, the ordinary path is too small, too limiting. You are being set apart for something extraordinary. The rejection may feel uncomfortable, yes, but it is also a reminder that God has something better for you. Better doesn't always mean easier, though. Sometimes it means wandering through uncertainty, feeling left out or overlooked. But it is within that space of waiting and questioning that you begin to see the clues. You start to understand what you're truly passionate about, what brings you joy, and what challenges your spirit. Rejection sharpens your focus and pushes you toward your true purpose. It's not just about the closed doors. It's about what they're closing you off from. They are blocking you from distractions, lesser paths, and things that would derail you from your greater purpose. The real path, the one meant for chosen ones, may not be obvious at first, but those closed doors are actually guiding you to it. Every time you encounter rejection, God is steering you away from the illusions that would distract you from your true calling. And this is just the beginning of your journey. The world may seem like it's shutting you out, but in reality, it's protecting you from illusions. Sometimes, what you think you want, a job, a relationship, a social circle, can look shiny and appealing from the outside, but behind those doors lies emptiness, or even worse, harm. God closes those doors not because you are not worthy, but because you are meant for something far more real, something deeper, something that aligns with who you truly are. The things you are chasing are not what you think they are. They are illusions that would only serve to drain your energy and leave you unfulfilled. God is sparing you from that kind of existence. You are not meant to just fit into the world that already exists. You are meant to create something new. What feels like rejection is, in fact, divine protection. The doors you can't enter aren't locking you out of your destiny. They are keeping you from wasting your time and energy on things that would only distract you from your higher purpose. You are not meant to fit into the world as it is. You are meant to build a new one. Every door that closes defines the battlefield where your true purpose will unfold. Rejection isn't just a no. It's a strategic move, narrowing down the options that aren't meant for you. God isn't just closing doors for the sake of it. He is refining your focus, helping you understand where to place your energy. Each rejection saves you from battles that would waste your time and energy. It's a divine strategy, guiding you to where your gifts and strengths will have the greatest impact. You don't need to fight for every opportunity or beg for every door to open. God is leading you to a place where your purpose will be fulfilled in ways you cannot yet comprehend. As you continue on this journey, remember that every closed door is not a setback but a setup. It's a setup for something greater, something far more aligned with your higher purpose. Keep your eyes open, your heart strong, and your spirit grounded. The world may be shutting you out, but it's only because you are meant to create a whole new one. It's easy to feel overlooked when you see others walking into rooms that are not meant for you, rooms where you've knocked and been denied. But here's the deeper truth. The closed doors are not a rejection of who you are. They are a confirmation of what you are meant. Every door that is slammed in your face, every opportunity that feels just out of reach, is shaping you into someone who is ready for something greater, something that doesn't yet exist in your current reality. These closed doors are part of a divine design, positioning you for a future that only those who are willing to face rejection, to endure hardship, and to evolve will be able to step into. You are not being shut out. You are being protected. And in the protection lies the essence of your true calling. While the world chases convenience, easy answers, and quick fixes, you are being prepared for a deeper purpose. You may feel isolated, frustrated, or misunderstood, but that is a sign of the depth that is being cultivated within you. Not everyone is meant to go the easy route. The chosen ones, the ones who are being shaped by rejection, are the ones who will leave a mark on the world that no shortcut could ever achieve. When God closes a door, He is not just saying no to you. He is saying yes to the version of you that will come out of this trial stronger, more aligned with your purpose, and more connected to your soul's true desires. This is not the time to shrink or question your worth. It is the time to rise, to meet the challenge with a heart that knows there's more ahead, a heart that is ready to step into a world that is waiting to be transformed by your unique brilliance. Embrace the fact that you are different, that you are not meant to fit into the molds that others so easily slip into. This is not a curse. It is a blessing. The world may not understand your path now, but that is because your journey is meant to be a trailblazing. While others walk through doors that feel familiar, know that you are being called to walk into rooms that have never been explored. And when you step into those spaces, they will be waiting for you, ready to be transformed by your presence. This is the path of the chosen one. The one who doesn't fit in, the one who experiences rejection and closed doors, and yet rises each time stronger, more aligned with a purpose that is greater than the comforts of the world. The doors may be closed now, but they are only setting stage for something monumental. It's not about where you are right now. It's about where you are being called to go, and where you are headed requires you to step away from what is familiar, from what is easy, from what is comfortable. So in these moments of rejection, take a deep breath and remember, this is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of something far greater than you can currently see. The world you can't enter right now isn't ready for you, but that doesn't mean it never will be. You are being refined, prepared for a time when the world will finally understand your purpose. The ideas, the vision, the light within you may seem too advanced for the world to comprehend at this moment, but this is your time of growth. This is your time of preparation. As you face these closed doors, know that you are being shielded, preserved, and shaped. Your uniqueness, your gifts, your light are too precious to be watered down or diluted in spaces that cannot honor them. God is protecting your essence, ensuring that when your time comes, you will enter spaces that are aligned with who you truly are, not just who the world expects you to be. The world needs your light, your authenticity, your vision, and when the time is right, you will enter a space that is ready for you, a space that will celebrate everything you bring to the table. So when you stand before a closed door, do not feel discouraged. Do not feel defeated. Instead, feel the strength that is growing inside you, the purpose that is being crafted in the silence, the rejection, and the pain. You're being prepared for something extraordinary. And that preparation is not easy. It requires time, patience, but when the right doors open for you, they will open wide, and you will walk through them with a strength that those who have never faced rejection or hardship cannot even imagine. The closed doors are not there to make you feel small. They are there to ensure that when you step into your destiny, you will stand tall. You are being prepared for a life that requires all of you, your whole heart, your full strength, your deepest purpose. Don't be afraid of the closed doors. Don't resent them. Embrace them because they are a part of the process that is leading you to something much bigger than you can see right now. You are not being kept out because you are lacking. You are being kept out because what lies ahead is not for everyone. It is for the ones who are willing to endure, to be shaped, and to rise. You are not being denied. You are being prepared. The journey may be tough, but it will be worth it. And when you finally walk through the door that is meant for you, you will step into a world that has been waiting for your light, your vision, your purpose. So, if you've experienced rejection, if doors have been closed in your face, if the world around you seems to be passing you by, remember this. You are being set apart for something great. You are not being kept out. You are being kept for something bigger, something that only you can accomplish. Your time is coming, and when it does, the world will be ready to receive everything you are. Trust the process, trust the journey, and know that God has more for you than convenience. He has something greater, something that will fulfill your soul in ways that the world's quick fixes never could. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to reflect on it. Remember, The closed doors are not your defeat. They are your preparation. You are being refined for a greatness that no one can take away from you. When you face rejection, when you feel held back, just know this. You are being set up for something monumental. It may not come quickly, but when it does, it will be worth every moment of waiting. For Smucks, now I invite you to share your thoughts. If this message spoke to you, comment amen below. And don't forget to subscribe to Soul Ascendancy for more messages like this one. Your journey is just beginning, and we're here to walk with you every step of the way. God has a divine plan for you. If you're watching this, there's something in your soul that is awakening, something that knows that you were never meant to fit in, that you were created to stand out, to break free from the constraints of this world. You've felt it, haven't you? That inner call, that longing for something deeper, something more real, something that goes beyond the surface of everyday life. You are a chosen one, and that truth cannot be denied. The world often tries to convince you that success looks a certain way, that the only path to fulfillment is through the doors that everyone else is walking through. But listen closely. Those doors were never meant for you. They're not the path to your greatness, but rather, they are a crutch that holds you back. When God keeps you out of certain spaces, it's not a punishment. It's a blessing. It's a call to find your strength, to build your own reality, and to rise above the expectations of a world that seeks to limit you. You were never meant to be a follower, chasing after opportunities that weren't designed with you in mind. You were meant to be a creator, an architect of a new world, a world where your uniqueness is not just celebrated, but the very foundation of everything you build. Those closed doors, they're the building blocks of your future. They are not barriers to your success. They are the pathways to your destiny. In times of solitude, in those moments when the world seems to be passing you by, you are being prepared. God is refining you, shaping you into someone who is ready to lead, to innovate, and to build something greater than what exists today. The process may feel lonely, but it is through this solitude that you will find your strength. You will learn to stand on your own 2 feet, to trust in your own vision, and to walk a path that is uniquely yours. Every challenge, every setback, every moment of doubt is part of the divine preparation that will equip you to build something extraordinary. As you grow, your vision will become clearer, and the strength to bring it to life will grow within you. The world you've been trying to enter, it's not your world. You were never meant to fit in. You were born to create, to innovate, to lead others to a space where they can finally be free to express their authentic selves. Now, I want you to think about something. What would happen if you let go of the need for approval? What if you stop seeking validation from a world that doesn't understand your purpose? What if you embrace the discomfort of being different? The discomfort of stepping into unknown territory, and trusted that every step was leading you to a place where you truly belong. You are not meant to conform. You are meant to transform. The world you see around you is not a reflection of who you are. It's a shadow of the possibilities that lie ahead. When God shuts a door, He's not just protecting you from harm. He's guiding you to something. He's creating space for you to grow, to explore, and to evolve into the person you were always meant to be. So, take a moment and reflect. Think about the dreams you have, the passions that stir your soul, the vision you hold for your life. It's not a coincidence that you have these desires. They are the whispers of your true self calling out to you, urging you to step into your power. It's time to stop looking outside of yourself for the answers and start looking within. Everything you need to create the life you desire is already inside you. You just need to trust in your ability to bring it to life. And you continue on this journey, remember this. You are not alone. You are part of something much bigger than yourself. There are others like you, others who feel the same stirring in their souls, others who are destined to walk the same path. But each of you has a unique purpose, a unique role to play in the grand tapestry of life. Your calling is not to follow someone else's lead. It's to pave your own way, to create your own path, and to inspire others to do the same. The closed doors you encounter are not signs of rejection. They are invitations to rise, to expand, to grow into the person you were meant to be. They are the challenges that will forge your character, build your resilience, and strengthen your vision. When others see you, they will see someone who has not only survived but thrived, someone who has taken the challenges of life and turn them into opportunities to grow. And as you walk this path, remember that the world you're being kept out of is not a prize. It's a crutch. It's a system that relies on the past, on what has always been, and on what is comfortable. You were never meant to rely on that. You were meant to rise above it, to break free from the limitations of the past, and to create a new world. A world that is aligned with your true purpose. The time will come when the world recognizes the value of what you're building. Those closed doors will transform into gateways that others will seek to enter. You will become a beacon of light, a shining example of what is possible when you trust in yourself and in the divine plan for your life. Your vision, your unique gifts, will be the foundation of a new world. A world where authenticity, creativity, and collaboration are the guiding principles. So, as you continue on this journey, trust in the process. Embrace the solitude, embrace the challenges, and embrace the unknown. The world may not understand you now, but it will soon see the greatness that you carry within you. And when the time is right, you will step into a space that is not just ready for you, but created specifically for you, for the greatness that you embody. You are destined for more than what the world tells you is possible. You are destined to create a reality that is uniquely yours, a reality that reflects your true calling and your authentic self. The doors that have been closed to you are not the end of your journey. They are the beginning of something greater. So, stand tall, trust in the process, and know that your time will come. When the moment arrives, you will step into a world that is waiting for you, a world that has been crafted just for you. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to leave a comment below saying Amen and subscribe to our channel, Soul Ascendancy. This community is here to support you, to encourage you, and to remind you that you are not alone. Together, we are building a world where authenticity and greatness can thrive. Trust the process, because your time is coming. Stay connected, stay grounded, and always remember, you were born to build something extraordinary. As you continue to walk the path laid out for you, it's essential to remember one fundamental truth. The journey you're on is unlike any other. The road you are traveling is not meant to be easy, nor is it meant to be understood by everyone around you. You are never meant to follow the crowd, to blend into the noise of the world. Instead, you are chosen for something greater, something unique. While others chase after the approval and validation of the world, you are being called to build something entirely new, something that reflects who you truly are and what you were created to become. You see, we're constantly surrounded by systems, structures, and expectations that try to tell us who we should be, how we should behave, and what success looks like. These systems often create the illusion of opportunity, promising us a place among the elite, a seat at the table of the world's most successful. But in truth, those doors that others seem to walk through so easily are not the gates to your destiny. They're often distractions, traps that will limit you to what has already been done, to what has already been defined by others. Those doors are not your invitation to greatness. They are a crutch, a comforting illusion that prevents you from stepping into the fullness of your potential. God knows this, and that's why He keeps certain doors closed to you. He knows that if you were to step into those spaces that weren't designed for you, you would lose sight of your true calling. Those closed doors are not rejection. They are divine protection. They are keeping you from a life that would stifle your uniqueness. A life where your gifts and talents would remain unacknowledged, where your voice would be drowned out by the noise of the world. Instead of walking through someone else's doors, God is preparing you to create your own. The road you are on is one of creation. You are being called to be an architect, to build not just a life, but a new reality. And yes, the process of creation is often lonely. You may look around and feel as though everyone else has found their place in the world, while you are still standing at the threshold, wondering why the doors seem to remain closed. But this loneliness is not a sign of failure. It is a sign of growth. It is in this solitude that you will refine your ideas, sharpen your vision, and develop the strength necessary to lead. Every moment of isolation, every door that remains closed, is a step toward your greater purpose. Think of the great innovators, the great visionaries who have shaped the world as we know it. Did they fit into the molds that society had set for them? Did they seek to conform to the systems that already existed? No. They broke free from those limitations. They saw the world not as it was, but as it could be. They didn't seek permission to create. They didn't wait for the world to open doors for them. Instead, they built their own paths, and in doing so, they changed. And so as you continue on your journey, remember that your role is not to fit into someone else's story. It's to write your own. You are not here to follow the footsteps of others. You are here to create new paths for others to follow. Every challenge you face, every moment of doubt, every closed door is part of the process that will equip you to build something extraordinary. You are learning how to stand on your own, how to trust your own instincts, and how to listen to the voice of God within you, guiding you every step of the way. The world will try to convince you that you need to follow the traditional paths, that you need to follow the rules, that you need to fit into the expectations placed upon you. But don't be fooled. The world is not waiting for another person to blend in. The world is waiting for you to stand out, for you to embrace your uniqueness, for you to build something that only you can build. The closed doors are not obstacles. They are opportunities to build something greater. They are the foundations upon which you will construct a new reality. A reality that reflects your true purpose, your true calling. It's easy to look at the successes of others and feel as though you are falling behind, as though you are missing out on something important. But the truth is, those successes are often built on systems that are outdated, on structures that were never meant for you. The path you are walking may be longer, and it may be filled with more challenges, but it is also filled with greater potential. You are being molded for something greater. You are being prepared to lead, to innovate, and to build a future that will inspire generations to come. This journey is not for the faint of heart. It requires courage, resilience, and faith. But know this, you are not walking this path alone. God is with you every step of the way, guiding you, supporting you, and ensuring that you are always moving in the right direction. The solitude you feel is not abandonment. It is preparation. You are being prepared for a time when you will be able to step into your greatness, a time when you will look back at this moment and see how every challenge, every closed door, and every moment of uncertainty was necessary for your growth. The world, as it stands today, is not yet prepared for the magnitude of what you are about to create. The reality that you are shaping is destined to challenge everything that has been established, everything that has become so familiar and entrenched in society. You are not here to simply follow the conventional path or to settle into the expectations others have set for you. You are being called to break away from those very expectations, to step outside the narrow confines of what has always been considered acceptable or possible. Your purpose is far greater than fitting into a system that was never meant for you. You are meant to disrupt, to push boundaries, and to challenge the status quo in ways that will ripple through the world. The structures that have existed for so long are not capable of holding the vision that you carry within you. The world is accustomed to a certain way of doing things, a routine that has become predictable, a mold that everyone is expected to fit into. But you are here to shatter that mold, to forge a new path that is uniquely yours and that reflects the authentic expression of who you are. What you are building is not just another version of what already exists. It is something completely new, an entirely different reality where your gifts, talents, and voice can thrive. In this new world, your individual strengths will no longer be overlooked or diminished. Your voice will not be drowned out by the noise of others, but will instead be amplified, resonating in ways that inspire, challenge, and uplift those around you. This is a world where your purpose can be fully realized, where you are free to be the truest, most powerful version of yourself. The journey you are on is one of creation and transformation. It is not a journey that seeks approval from the existing systems or structures. Instead, it is a journey that calls for boldness, courage, and vision. You are not here to settle for what is already known. You are here to push forward to transform the very fabric of reality itself. What you are creating is something the world has never seen before, and it is in this creation that your true power will be revealed. As you continue this journey, know that the path you're walking is not only your own, but one that will eventually pave the way for others to follow, a world where new possibilities will unfold, and where authenticity and purpose can finally take their rightful place. And when the time comes, when the doors that were once closed to you begin to open, you will step into a space that has been waiting for you all along. It won't be a space that was built by someone else. It will be a space that was created specifically for you, for your gifts, for your vision, and for the greatness that you carry within you. The world will look at you and see that you were never meant to follow. You were always meant to lead. As you walk this path, continue to trust in the process, even when it feels uncertain or difficult. There will be times when the road ahead seems unclear, when the challenges appear insurmountable, and when the solitude feels like a weight you can't bear. But in these moments, remember that transformation is happening within you. It is in the struggle, the solitude, and the uncertainty that your true strength is being forged. These experiences are not just obstacles. They are the very forces that are shaping you into the person you were destined to become. The challenges you face are not meant to break you, but to build you. They are there to stretch your limits, to push you beyond your comfort zone, and to help you discover strengths you never knew you had. Every setback is a lesson in resilience. Every moment of doubt is an opportunity for growth. In the midst of hardship, you are learning to rise, to adapt, and to overcome. These moments are the crucible in which your true character is being shaped, preparing you for the greatness that lies ahead. The solitude you may experience along the way is not a curse, but a sacred space for introspection, growth, and self-discovery. It is in these quiet moments that you can hear your own voice, find your own direction, and connect with the deepest parts of yourself. It is in the stillness that your creativity is allowed to flourish, your vision becomes clearer, and your purpose takes shape. In the absence of external noise and distractions, you can fully focus on what truly matters: your journey, your mission, and the legacy you are building. Embrace the uncertainty, for it is the fertile ground where new ideas are born, where innovation thrives, and where your unique vision can come to life. Uncertainty is not something to fear. It is a sign that you are stepping into new territory, that you are venturing into the unknown to create something that has never existed before. It is in the unknown that true transformation happens. Every step you take into uncertainty is a step towards greater clarity, towards the realization of your dreams. The strength, creativity, and vision that are being cultivated within you are not just abstract concepts. They are the very foundation upon which you will build your future. These qualities will guide you as you navigate the challenges, as you break free from old limitations, and as you create something that is uniquely yours. You are not meant to follow the path that others have walked. You are meant to forge a new one, and the strength, creativity, and vision within you are the tools that will allow you to do just that. So, as you continue to walk this path, hold fast to the belief that everything you're experiencing is shaping you for something greater. Trust the process, trust the timing, and trust that every challenge, every moment of solitude, and every step into the unknown is preparing you for the extraordinary journey ahead. What you are building is not just for you. It is for the world, and it will be a legacy that transcends time. Embrace the process, for it is in this journey that you will become the person you were always meant to be. And so, as you continue on this journey, know that you are destined for greatness. The road may be long, and it may be filled with challenges, but it is also filled with incredible potential. You are not just walking this path for yourself. You are walking it for the generations that will follow in your footsteps. You are walking it for those who will find inspiration in your journey, for those who will be empowered by the reality you are building. You are not meant to fit into the world as it is. The world as it stands has been shaped by norms, systems, and expectations that often stifle individuality and limit potential. You were not born to conform to these structures, nor to follow in the footsteps of those who came before you. Instead, you were born to be a force of transformation, to break through the boundaries that have kept people confined to predefined paths. Your purpose is not to simply fit into the world, but to change it, to challenge its limitations and redefine what is possible. As you embrace your purpose, know that you are not simply creating a new reality for yourself. The reality you are building is far greater than just your own experience. You are laying the groundwork for something that will have a ripple effect far beyond your own life. The world you're designing, through your actions, your vision, and your authenticity, is a space that will inspire and empower others to discover their own purpose, to embrace their own power, and to step into the greatness they are meant to embody. By stepping into your own power, you are showing others what is possible. You are demonstrating that it is not only okay to break free from the norms, but that it is essential for true fulfillment and growth. The world will see you carving your own path, creating a space where your unique gifts can thrive, and they will be drawn to that energy. They will feel the pull of possibility and wonder if they too can begin to shift their reality. Your courage to transform your own life will serve as a beacon for others who feel trapped in their own circumstances, showing them that change is not only possible but inevitable if they choose to walk the same path of authenticity and self-realization. The reality you are building will be one that is rooted in your values, your vision, and your truth. It will reflect the unique combination of experiences, strengths, and passions that make you who you are. As you create this world, it will not just be a reflection of your own desires. It will also be a reflection of the greater purpose you are here to serve. You are building a reality that resonates with the energy of growth, transformation, and empowerment. It will be a space where others can find themselves, where they can rise above the limitations that have held them back, and where they can feel empowered to create their own reality. This process of creation is not only about the world you are shaping for yourself. It is about the legacy you are leaving behind. As you transform your life, you are laying the foundation for others to do the same. You are creating a template for living authentically and boldly, for walking a path that is uniquely your own, and for overcoming the obstacles that stand in the way of your dreams. The reality you are building will not only uplift you, it will uplift everyone who crosses your path. So, as you continue to embrace your purpose, remember that you're not just an individual creating a new life for yourself. You are a part of something much greater. Your transformation is not only for you, it is for the collective. Your journey is a light that will shine brightly, guiding others on their own paths of self-discovery and empowerment. The reality you're creating will serve as a blueprint for others to follow, showing them that they too can break free from the constraints of the world and build a life that is uniquely theirs. This journey you are on is a process of continual growth and creation. Every step you take, every challenge you face, and every success you achieve is a part of the greater plan. As you walk this path, trust that you are not alone. The very world you are transforming will be filled with others who are walking a similar journey, seeking to create their own realities and fulfill their own destinies. Together, you will create a world that celebrates individuality, authenticity, and purpose. And in doing so, you will inspire countless others to rise, to step into their own power, and to create a reality that reflects the greatness they were always meant to achieve. Your journey is just beginning, and it is important to understand that what lies ahead is far greater than anything you have yet experienced. You may find yourself at the beginning of a path filled with uncertainty and challenges, but in the midst of it all, there is a deeper truth to remember. Every step you take is leading you exactly where you are meant to go. Trust in this process, for it is unfolding in perfect timing, and every moment, every twist and turn, is shaping you into the person you are destined to become. And trust in yourself, even when the road seems unclear. There will be times when you question your abilities, when you wonder if you're on the right track, or when you feel the weight of doubt pressing in. These moments of uncertainty are natural, but they do not define you. What defines you is your resilience, your courage, and your unwavering belief in your own potential. You were never meant to walk this path with ease. You are meant to grow, to stretch, and to evolve with every challenge you face. Each obstacle, each moment of difficulty, is an opportunity to strengthen your resolve and deepen your understanding of who you truly are. And doors that you're meant to walk through will open at the right time. These doors may not open when you expect them, and they may not always be as clear as you imagine. But they will open when you are ready, when you have grown into the person capable of stepping through them. Trust that the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, is guiding you toward the right opportunities, toward the spaces that will allow you to thrive. It may not always make sense in the moment, but each step you take is part of the bigger picture, and you are being prepared for what is to come. When these doors do open, you will step into a space that was created specifically for you. This space will be one where you can fully express your gifts, where your unique talents will be celebrated, and where you will find the freedom to pursue your purpose with clarity and passion. It will be a space that reflects who you are at your core. And in that space, you will be able to flourish in ways that you never thought possible. This is not just a physical space. It is a space of alignment, where everything you have worked for, Everything you have sacrificed and everything you have learned will come together. You're on a journey of transformation, and although it may feel lonely or uncertain at times, rest assured that the path you're on is the one you were always meant to walk. The doors that open for you will not be random. They will be the result of your growth, your persistence, and your willingness to trust in the process. When you step through them, you will know, without a doubt, that this is where you were meant to be. So, keep moving forward with faith and confidence, knowing that the doors ahead of you will lead you to exactly where you need to be. Trust in yourself, trust in your purpose, and know that everything you're experiencing is part of the grand design that will ultimately lead you to your destiny. The journey is just beginning, but with each step, you are getting closer to the life you were born to live. If this message resonates with you, I encourage you to comment amen below and subscribe to our channel, Soul Ascendancy. Join our community of individuals who are embracing their uniqueness, who are building their own paths, and who are creating their own realities. Together, we are rising above the limitations of the world and stepping into the greatness that we were always meant to achieve. It's the process. Embrace your journey. And always remember, you were born to build something extraordinary. Your time is coming, and when it arrives, you will step into a reality that has been crafted just for you. Keep moving forward, for the world is waiting for the greatness you carry within you.